Alright, continuing on from last time. Hopefully you all are having a good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is part 10. He is in the company of women, particularly young and beautiful specimens. After what seemed years of seeing beautiful women wooed by handsome men in the movies, he thinks he is a master of the art of love himself, and his intentions will be dishonorable but sincere. Keep in mind, beneath his tangled, rugged exterior, there's a beast with a heart of gold. Treasure this after so many months of continuous poker and crap games and souvenir trips to the beach. It will probably be the only thing of value he has left. With kindness, tolerance, and an occasional quart of good liquor or even a gallon of beer, never play sake in front of him. You will again be able to rehabilitate that which is now a hollow shell of a happy sailor you once knew. P.S. Get the kids off the street, 'cause I'm heading home. As ever, Lewis. March 20th, 1954. Well, folks, we are playing war. We'll be out here until about the 31st. There are lots of ships out here, about 90 in all kinds of them, from battleships to LSIs. There are even some British ships. They sure look a hell of a lot cleaner than ours. They paint all of their ships white. Enclosed you will find a paper telling you where we will be until July. I just found out that the only kind of mail service we are going to get is guard mail for the ship, so I don't know when you'll get this letter. I don't know if I wrote you about it, but would you please send me a map of this area so you can tell where we are? I'd like to keep track of it for later use. You'll find it in the drawer of my desk, if they are still there. Say, Pop, what bank do you do business with? The next letter. How about telling me? I want to open an account there. I might as well start saving money now. Sorry I haven't written more, but I've really been getting the watches. I stand at least one watch every day plus general quarters drills and turning two. Between all this, I don't have much time. I always thought the ship was at sea. You had a lot of spare time. Hell, you have even less you do when you're in port. Well, I guess I'll close this one right soon. I miss all of you very much. Oh, by the way, how's Mary and Billy? Do both of them like school? I guess Pop is glad tax season's over with. Well, love and kisses for everyone. Lewis. March 20th, 1954. Dear folks, well, I thought I'd sit down and drop a few lines. We left Yokohama today and went back to Yokosuka. We will be here until tomorrow morning, and then we will go out for a 15-day operation at Iwo Jima. Say, if you'll drop me a fast letter and tell me what kind of china and how many pieces and color you want, I will buy it. A 52-piece set of china costs around 9,000 yen, $25. A 94-piece runs around 16,000 yen, $45. That's the best kind there is. Of course, you can buy it cheaper if you get the cheaper china. So write a fast line and let me know. I only bought one souvenir while in Yokohama. It is a small cup. It is gold-plated on the outside is a scene of several Japanese men sitting around. On the inside is written by hand 100 poems and the author's names. The cup is as big around as a 50-cent piece. There's not much new, but I'll be out at sea for the next 15 days. Write soon. Love, Lewis. P.S. That's Boswell in Japanese. March 22nd, 1954. Dear folks, well, for the first time since I left the States, I have had a whole afternoon off. Usually we have general quarters or some other kind of drill, and if not that, I always have watch. We are now at Iwo Jima, and they are unloading the troops, trucks, and other equipment. They have already established a beachhead. Boy, those Marines really eat the play war stuff up. I guess that all these poor guys know we have the 3rd Marine Division aboard. Mr. James, the electrical officer, has taken me off the lighting and has put me on batteries. Well, there goes all my dungarees. Do you remember how my clothes got ate up by the battery acid at the old station and I only handled a few batteries? Well, now I have some 90-odd to take care of. Being on batteries also means I take care of the boats, such as the starters, voltage regulators, generators on the boats themselves. Well, I'm right back where I started. I'm working on motors again, but it also means I'm one of the suckers who has to take the Marines to the beach during an invasion. So Lord, please, let's have no war. I have received an official word that I have made fireman. It took effect the 16th of the month. Also, my insurance premiums start next month, which means $8.70 a month towards it. I'm now making a base pay of $99.37. In addition, I receive $4.20 for a clothing allowance, $9 CPay a month, which gives me a total of $112.57. They take out $8.70 for insurance and $9.80 for tax, which gives me $94.07 a month in spending money. Now I figure that I ought to save at least $10 a month, but I don't know how to work it. I could open an account at Pop's Bank and send them a money order every month. Or I could have the Navy hold out $10, the Paymasters plan, they call it. The only trouble about it is that once you put money into it, you cannot withdraw it till you are discharged, although they give me a 4% interest. Pop, what do you think I should do? I want to start saving now because if I don't, I never will. I don't think it would be worth it to send it to the bank because I have to buy a money order, which would lose all my interest right there. So Mary Lewis wouldn't work overtime during tax season. Well, I'd kick her fat ass right out of there, but fast. Lindy writes and tells me she plans to marry a Catholic boy. It will never happen. I finally learned how to use a dumb camera, I think. Now at least I can take pictures of all the things I want to remember. I'm going to have to use the Japanese 127 film. American 127 film is hard to get, and everyone over here is 35mm crazy. So, if you intend to build a garage apartment for Martha, are you crazy? I thought you wanted to buy another house, and if you build that apartment, it'll be a tie down, so you can't. Why don't you buy another house like you planned, and if you have to let her live with you, at least you will get what you want in that of another house. The deal about Ronnie going to Africa will probably turn out like a school deal. How are Mary and Billy getting along? I bet they really don't want summer vacation to get here. Well, how's the weather? Has the spring arrived? I bet it's hotter than hell. Well, it could get much hotter than the engine room, which gets to around 130 degrees sometimes. Boy, you can go topside out here and take off your shirt. In 20 minutes, you'll be burned to a crisp. I'm going to finish this later. Better take a shower before all the bunch from the beach gets back. Change my mind. I'm mailing it now because the ship leaves tomorrow. Love, Lewis. Alright, and that was part 10. Hopefully you all are having a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And again, please let me know if there's any improvements I could do. And thank you for listening. Hopefully you all enjoy yourselves. Again, I will be signing off.